Listen to Whose Mic Is This? Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, Tar Music, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
The best with the best. Midwest shit test. Reflection test. Get wrecked. You gamble your life. We take all bets. Your cover been blown. We turn all stones. You know it's on. Your clowns be cloned. Dethrone. Knock you off your rocker. You straight pussy, you bitch. Try to stop my fucking movement. You get checked like a trick. Talking shit behind my back. But in person, we gang. Everybody super tough on the book and the gram. Caught you in freestyle. Had you scared as fuck. Seen your boy in club, diamond pussy eyes got buck, but you ain't tough. Your bitch harder than you. Every word out your mouth, some hater shit that ain't true. But you loot. You only big in your head. That other funny-eyed phony with his dollars in bed, and that's no cap. This ain't rap, this real spill. You want smoke? Come and find me on the top of it.
It's No Let Up Podcast. Live performances ranging from poets, R&B, hip-hop artists, and comedians. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
Can't fuck with me, I'm up next. Wood. Gotta work that out like Bo. Wood.
Whose mic is this? Whose mic is this? Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network. Make sure you tune in to the Philosophy Show, where all you have to do is pay for attention, and you just might learn something. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
Twice, got hit by that forklift, left me crippled for life with a pure habit to kill. Still thanking the Lord, could have been a pot to piss. With no window, pan rapper, trapper, cab driver, committed. CS is fuck, eons from Blake Pippen. Sean was the homie, football WKU. Tez and Skinny heard the flow when they already knew. West Bowling Green, let me see my hood debut. What, nigga, if you pop one, I pop two. When you on, they can tell. Yeah, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. Was the bouncer that low? Or you simply what's up? Look at it how you wanna look at it. If at all sometime. Sorry, son of a bitch just charged the mind. Scars on flesh is proof. Every day ain't sunny. Would be, could be. Never made honey. Talking shop at my shop. Burning pot at my spot. Praying for lost souls. And they shot at the top. Strong-handed bartender. Weak men under arrest. Standing there in hell. Can't live nor deal with theyself. Can't preach to a choir. Won't thief to acquire. Looking like a ball of certainty. Silhouette of fire. When you on, they can tell. They can tell. When you on, they can tell. When you on,
I've been, shit. I love this shit. I like supporting my people. I like making history.
Hey.
Just being a part of it. When you own, they can tell. Go ahead, Big B.
Yeah. How y'all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Whose Mic Is This? And you know I gotta ask you, whose mic is this?
Ray let down the truth, the poet with People's Choice.
All day, man. You already know my favorite poet is in the motherfucking building.
I appreciate you, Twizzy.
And hold on, let me let all that noise go down.
Always a pleasure.
I appreciate it. Look, and one of the most I love talking to this queen because we always it's like a philosophical talk. I like that. I like exchanging ideas.
Yeah.
So this your second time?
Yeah.
So this is the second time for being on Whose Mic Is This? So
It was on like February, I think.
It was this year, February?
I think
thought
so.
we had one before that. I know you had one. You didn't have one before that? This must be your third time, then.
It might be my third time.
Yeah.
But I had one around 314 Day.
Yes. So this your third time.
Okay.
Because I remember the first time was like a introduction. I was asking you about the witches and all that on that one.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, so we talking about
deep.
22.
Yeah.
That was 22.
Yes,
Okay.
it was.
All right.
So
Nice.
this will be the third one. So y'all should already know a little bit about Ray Lay Down the Truth if you don't. So we finna talk because I ain't talked to my girl in a minute, and I don't think y'all talked to her since she got a new addition.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm obsessed with her. So I be in the house, you know what I'm saying? I like just looking at her.
All day.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's nice to be outside. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let me say this, man. We more than halfway through 2024. It's been Mamba mentality. I'm claiming all the success, and I'm wishing and praying for the same for you.
Yeah. Amen.
All day.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
get you,
saying?
bro. The whole circle, we need to elevate. Yeah.
I feel
We are.
it.
We
I
are.
feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some good shit popping.
Man.
All
Some
day.
blessings. That's already came and finna come.
All day, every day. So, Ray Lay, I want to welcome you to Soldierbyblood platform, powered by the BGN Network, and People Choice, because y'all going to see this shit on People Choice TV, too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Soldierbyblood about to have a lot of shit on the channel.
whoo, baby, it's going down.
Yeah.
Man.
He been had a slot for a long time. He was the first motherfucker to get his own little spot.
Hey.
But we got there. Look.
Hey, hold on, let me do this. Y'all know what time it is, motherfuckers.
Right.
Ray Lay, for our supporters and people who watching right now, if they don't know, let them know where you was born and raised, and also let them know what you was blessed to be put on this earth to do.
Man. Well, I was born and raised here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
And I lived all over. And all the stuff that I went through let me see my purpose, because I was able to have a perspective change, and instead of being a victim, I became an overcomer, so my purpose here is to shed light, love, truth, be a mother, be true to myself, encourage my people, and shine that light on the world. That's my purpose.
All day, every day. All right, Ray. I already knew your purpose. I was just letting everybody else know, let you tell everybody else that's online. But before we get all the way into that, I know you said, so right now you have 4 little princesses now, right?
Yeah.
So what's been the biggest change in the family since the new addition?
Well, obviously, Lil Baby ain't Lil Baby no more. You know, and that is royalty. She lived by her name. You know what I mean? But so she has definitely, like, if she could crawl up my butt, she would. Like, she owned me, you know. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah. So, you know, and I let her hold the baby, and I let her be a part of it, so she don't feel left out, or, you know, like she's not the baby no more. You know. That's now she got, you know, she understand her role special. She a big sister now, you know, and she looked up to her big sisters. You know, there's a 8 and 9 year gap in between her and her big sisters. So she was the little baby for 4 years. So that's probably the biggest change. And just not being outside like I usually am, you know, because I come out and support my people, you know.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Well, listen here. Don't have no what you call it, support in anxiety. I call that
Right.
support anxiety. You have a family, and the support you gave. Now we have to give you that support on you doing that by not being the asshole. Nah.
Right.
Take care of your family, goddamn.
Period. Period.
And my thing is, we all appreciate that you care,
Right.
and that's good, because we
Yeah.
know you care. So we
Right.
done seen your ass.
Right. Well, you know, we
Yeah.
was recording all these shows, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
now he go out by himself, or he'll bring his friend with him. But yeah, it's like, that's pretty much all that's the biggest changes so far, you know. It's my 4th one. It ain't my first rodeo, you know. I'm able to, since I'm older, to be able to appreciate all the little moments, you know, and how fast they go. You know, they go so fast.
They do.
You know, and it's unfortunate because it kind of takes us a while. It took me a while to like realize how fast it really goes. You know, before you know it, you look up and your kids is, you know, teenagers or grown, or, you know what I'm saying, your grandparent, and, you know, now it's a whole nother thing going on, you know. Yeah, it's precious, man.
Are you looking forward to the grandchildren stage?
I got girls, so yeah, because look, I've been blessed to have really, Tony's mom is a great mom, and so is my mom, you know. So they do, you drop them off, but you gonna come pick up your kids. I already know you're gonna come pick up your kids, because I instilled that in you. Like, you ain't dropping them off here. Like, you have them, I'll help you, but within reason, you know. And to have that in your life is priceless. So yeah, I look forward to being able to do that too. Like, coming in and playing the good guy, you know. I'm not always the bad guy, you know, because as a parent, you be the bad guy, you know.
Yeah.
You do. You be the bad guy. And it's like, and you understand where that saying is, I'm not your friend, because I'm not going to let you just do whatever. It's like my job to guide you and like raise you with integrity and teach you what integrity is, and like why it's important to respect yourself and your parents, and what I'm trying, like what my job is here on this earth. Like, do you think it was by accident I was your mom?
Right.
Like, you could have been my mom. Like, but I'm your mom. You
Right.
understand? Like, that's the dynamic, and the universe didn't make that mistake. It knew whatever I have in me needed to go into my kids, you know? And like, within that, that's a huge purpose, because like, babies, if you understand what I understand now, you could change the world, you know, for the better. You know, you don't have to be a victim. You don't have to make the same mistakes I made. You know, if I'm honest with you and I tell you about them, it's for me to tell you that you don't have to go down that road. I already found out it's dead. It's dead end down there.
Oh, man.
You ain't gotta go there.
Mm-hmm.
Another route, I don't know, but and that might be a dead end too, but not this one. You ain't gotta make this one.
Right.
And that's the wisdom I want to leave to my kids. You know.
All day. Woo, baby. Say the love of the children, goddamn.
Yeah, my babies.
What advice you have for the ladies? Because I want to talk about this more, like relationships. You are in a relationship. What type of advice would you give to ladies, and then we'll get to the men after that, to keep a vibrant and good relationship?
Okay, so I was once told to not be with the man that makes your heart race. To go with the one that makes you still. You know what I mean? Because if you're looking for a thrill, go with the heart racing. Risky business will make you have butterflies. But security and protection is a calming. You know, you feel safe with that person. You don't have anxiety that you're maybe mistaking for excitement, or the red flags that are maybe waving that you're mistaking for butterflies for excitement, when really it's your intuition being like. And I'm not saying like the butterfly shouldn't be, just hear me out, because the anxiety that you get and the stillness that you get from somebody, that's internal. And sometimes we'll mistake that when somebody looks appealing. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I would say for the women. Find you a man that makes you feel safe.
Got you.
Yeah.
I like it. For the men.
And then for the men, my advice would be, if your woman loves you, she's gonna push you. That tough love is not like tough love. What it is like pushing, or maybe with like holding boundaries and like pushing tenacity within their man, lighting a fire within them, right? And like growth is uncomfortable, but people that truly love you encourage growth.
I like that.
Because even though the growth's uncomfortable, staying the same is more uncomfortable. You just don't see it until longer, because you see like even a pile of shit can be warm and cozy. You're used to this pile of shit, so to get out of it is cold, and like you don't know nothing about it, so like you stay there, you know. So that would be my advice for a man, and like in totality, to be honest with each other. Keep an open line of communication and fight fair.
Dope. That's that dope shit.
Yeah.
I don't even got nothing to say. Those are some good answers.
Yeah. 16 years, you figure out like, hang on, wait a minute. And a lot has changed in our life in these 16 years. We were not always these people, right. You know? So the dynamic of our relationship has changed due to the dynamic of the change in ourselves. And the growth and the downfalls that make or break you, you know? Yeah. It's easy to be happy when things are going good.
Yeah.
But how do you react when they're not so good? Are you now not loyal? Are you now not truthful? Will you now hold a resentment that can't be fixed? Yeah. Shit matters.
Like it. talk about that. See, that's why I like talking to Ray, because we gonna get down to the shit. We gonna get down to it. God damn it! All right. I got 2 more questions before we go into the break. Then we gonna get into some I call it trending topics, but some of it is gonna be some real questions about like everyday civil, us looking at each other and everybody around type shit. Cause this election been making people say some shit that kind of make me look at them like, do you even know what you saying?
Right.
Type shit. Like, but we gonna talk about that on the other end. 2 more questions. What you got cooking for the 4th quarter?
It's looking real nice, actually, for sitting down for a minute. Cause shit, August 31st, we got I'm with the Shits 5. Man, want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Headliner Jada Realist.
Shout out to Jada Realist.
Yeah,
NLP.
shout out to Jada Realist. Yeah, NLP. Soldierbyblood.
All day. People
yeah.
Choice TV.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. So that's August 31st at BB's Bar and Grill on the east side.
Yep.
And
Centerville.
Shit, October 12th.
Yes.
We got the music festival.
Now What Music Festival?
Now
concert.
What Music
Well,
Festival.
it's Now What Music Concert. It's
Oh,
not
nice.
a festival.
It's a
we
concert.
straight throwing. Headlined by your boy Tweezy the Don.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was gonna be that was gonna be so nice.
Woo.
Like I can't wait, and it's gonna be nice weather because it's October. You know, it's not gonna be scorching hot like it was for Juneteenth.
right.
Yeah, same location as Juneteenth though. The Old Herald
Yep. Over.
Distillery and Brewery in Collinsville.
Yep.
Um,
We fuck with the ill side.
yeah.
You hear me?
Period. But you know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've invited people out there, and they be like, "Hey, where's that at? Ain't nothing around there. Ain't no lights. You know. King was like, hold up now, and I'm like, you gonna be good. He was like, He pulled through. He was like, this a little sketchy. I'm like, yeah.
Where, BB's?
Yeah.
Why? It's right off the corner of a street where there's a whole lake right there.
Yeah, but I know now, so I fucks with BB's. You know what I'm saying? But I can see how when a motherfucker pull that motherfucker up on a map, they like,
Okay.
where is that?
You.
Yeah,
I
ain't
got
nothing
you.
around it.
My thing is, whoever invite me out, I trust them.
Right.
So I don't be.
Yeah.
So maybe I think I survived long enough doing that.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's always been a good experience at BB. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna be August 31st, and then September 28th at Bellefonte Recreation Center. A poet, Free Willy, is holding a show, and I'm looking forward to that. We got like T Spirit, Geronimo, Free Willy, and like 3 other people on there, and yeah, so that's September 28th. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You working
Yeah. It's nice.
all day, everything.
He heard me at T Spirit's show and reached out for me to perform after he'd heard me. So I'm like, you never know who's listening.
Yeah.
And who thinks like your art could be impactful for what they're doing.
Yeah.
Being true to yourself, you'll have pieces that I'll do at I'm with the Shits ain't gonna be like pieces that I would do at like T Spirit show.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Even though I did it at Murder She Wrote type shit, and won that shit. So you never know, you just
True
never
that.
fucking know who like your art and who's gonna appreciate it. So I sure the fuck appreciate it. I think poetry's changed my perspective in life so much that any chance I have to do it on a stage, speak my truth, and hopefully like shine some love and light down on anybody that understands what I'm talking about, that's impactful. So yeah.
All day. Like Jay said, what up, sis? NLP.
Yeah, NLP, SBB, People's Choice, goddamn
TB.
it, period.
Hey, that's one thing I'm gonna say on here. Hey, I shout out to Lil C for connecting all of us in that chant, though. I know James Alexander came up with the actual chant of NLP. I
Right.
know that, but we give props what props do. Lil C connected us all together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with the chant. So
Yeah.
I'll give you a thumbs up for that, because it's a nice ring to that shit.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, that's a whole little force to be reckoned with right there.
Woo, boy, they don't have no idea.
Yeah, all in our own lane. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, that's what's lovely about it, is when you can build circles where y'all all useful. It's not redundant. Nothing that we doing ain't beneficial to one another, even if we just in the building. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We useful.
Man.
Like missing puzzle pieces. You know what I'm saying? When you start finding the people that, you know, connect bigger shit, that's priceless. That's what the fuck we own.
And that's why when we doing what we talking about.
Right.
You know, that's why I kind of, when we were talking offline, it's like sometimes I just shut up because we're actually doing what we're talking about. It's not being either seen like that to the whoever, but who gives a fuck?
And you know this, man, because look, I'm telling you, you know, people will follow chaos and confusion and clout way before they'll ever give recognition to something that's good. And like, even if it's your shit, it's like, if it's your shit, just some people, that just irritate people, period. The fact that it's not theirs. Like, some people just be like that, like, entitled. They think shit should be theirs, but like this is yours, and like, you doing what the fuck you want with it, and it's working for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, you're valuable to people, and like, they want that shit.
Yeah. Well, they should
go get it.
Yeah.
I'm hip.
Yeah.
I'm hip.
Right.
I'm hip.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing.
All day. Hey, we about to go to a quick break, but you know, before we go to this break, I gotta ask you, whose mic is this?
Ray let down the truth, the poet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my shit too.
Yes, sir. All right.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Told my youngest how to shine, told them how to use their mind. Navigate through hard times, try to put beside your pot. Got to find your light design, let your light shine. We was kings at one time, now we ladies in the man. Who we are as a man that got me trying. Recognizing we divine, and they trying to keep us blind. They afraid of our strength, what will happen if we run? Try to jot into the Bible, apparatus we gon' ride. I ain't asked to be a teacher, but was born to be a leader. Be a speaker for my people, always be my brother's keeper. Yeah. Always be my brother's keeper. Always be my brother's keeper. I ain't asked to be a teacher, but was born to be a leader. Be a speaker for my people, always be my brother's keeper. Yeah. Always be my brother's keeper. Always be my brother's keeper. Always be my brother's keeper. Always be my sister's shelter. Always be my dad's right hand. Always be my mama's helper. We gon' pop out like umbrellas if we got a Rockefeller. Moving silence, never jealous. Well, they yelling, now I'm jealous. Now they listen like a reverend, so I use them like a vessel. They just jealous cause I'm special. We gon' pop out like umbrellas if we got a Rockefeller. Moving silence, never jealous. Was a felon, now I'm jealous. I ain't asked to be a teacher, but was born to be a leader. Be a speaker for my people. Always be my brother's keeper. Yeah. Always be my brother's keeper. Always be my brother's keeper. I ain't asked to be a teacher, but was born to be a leader. Be a speaker for my people. Always be my brother's keeper. Yeah. Always be my brother's keeper.
Oh yeah, we are back on another episode of Whose Mic Is This? We are here with Ray Lay Down the truth in this motherfucker. Yeah. All right, man. We started off with some catching up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this part of the interview, we're gonna be talking about a little bit of some trending topics, and I want to first start off with something that's been concerning me within this election, right?
I'm not hip, just to let you know off tops, but
I know, but this what I like when I talk to you. I just want you to hear me out, and that's all. Because when it all comes down to me, when I'm talking with anybody with this, I just want to know if what I'm tripping off of is a correct assessment. That's all. Not if you like it or if it's wrong or right. Is it a correct assessment of if this is what I'm looking at?
right.
So, and I was out of politics for a minute when Trump won. I was like really upset, and I can be honest about that, because even though politicians was all fucked up, I never knew that a politician like him, because he is a politician, he just, whatever you want to call it, he used all those tactics and he used them, wow. But I how can I say it? I did respect the system. I just did, just for the simple reason because I'm here. And for real, I have not been oppressed, me personally. Just honestly, I have not. I don't feel like, I'm going to say I don't feel, because some people, if I say I haven't been oppressed, it kind of make them feel some type of way. So I kind of just say, well, okay, I don't feel like I've been oppressed. But
Right.
I don't feel I've been oppressed. So it's like, is the system fucked up? It was way fucked up a long time ago. It's, on that level. But as far as people and human beings and all of that, right? This is what I'm going to say. I believe in the Most High. And humbly, I'm happy. Humbly, I'm happy. And I'm 45 years old. I'm happy. I'm happy in my situation. I'm very happy. Humbly. I'm humbly happy. So, with that being said, now I'm going to give you a quick catch up. So, it was Biden and Trump. Everybody complained about Biden being old. I don't hear nobody, or not too many people, complaining about a convict and a person who was found liable of rape. I ain't hearing too much of nothing on that. But I'm hearing about Biden old, Biden old, Biden old, Biden old, Biden old. Okay, bop. Biden, I'm out. Whoop!
Right.
Vice President Kamala Harris. You got a complaint? People, you say don't nobody listen to what the fuck y'all talking about. You say that. Bow. That happens. Okay. Now, this a question I'm going to have to ask you when we get there. You caught up? It's Kamala Harris against Trump now.
Right.
They said Biden was too old. These are what people said.
Right.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can't say the government don't listen to you. The president listened to you.
Right.
You can't say he didn't. You get Kamala Harris. All right. So now, I want to ask you this: do you believe that a woman can be president? I'm gonna say can be president. Can you believe? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, I do too.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another question. you know what a prosecutor is, right?
Mhm.
You know what a general attorney is? Am I saying that right? No. The attorney of the state. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You know what the vice president is, right?
Yeah.
If someone held all of the, well, hold on, I forgot one more. You know what a senator is?
Mhm.
If someone holded all those positions, would you think they were good enough to be president?
I mean, I don't see why not, right? You.
I'm just asking. Would you think so?
I mean, the way that people were Trump didn't have none of that, did he? That's what I'm saying. So I don't see why it's not. I don't see
Okay.
why that's not good enough. I don't know what the standard is, but we've had way under that.
Okay. So we on the same. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure
Yeah.
that I'm making,
Yeah.
I'm asking these questions for a reason. All right, so we got that. Now, I want to ask a very, I want to ask you this because you have biracial children.
Hmm.
How do you raise your children with identity?
Well, they know that I'm white and their father's black, but only, on paper they say that a drop of black, you're black. So you'll never put Caucasian unless they have a biracial box for you to check. You would be African American.
Okay, so why? Well, that's not the question. I'm not asking the question. Okay, so all right. So we just heard that, right? So if someone claims both races, that don't mean they're saying
Not
one ain't
or
the other.
Right.
What?
Right. Like if my kids were like, I'm black, I wouldn't be like, no, I mean, they know that they're not, that they're mixed. They know that, but they also know they're black. Like, and that's, but they'll be like, I'm black and white, I'm mixed, I'm whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? As long as they know, like, that's what
If they
are.
say yes, I'm Caucasian and black.
Right.
Is anything wrong with that?
No, that's what they are.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask that because it's a few people that's got a problem with her father being Jamaican and her mother being Asian and her saying that she's Asian and black, and people trying to say that it's too many times that she said that she wasn't black. No, she just said she's Asian, and maybe they cut off the rest of it about the black shit or some shit like that. But she always have identified herself as black and Asian. Black and Asian. Stop with this. Stop falling for the, what you call it, the divide and conquer shit. Who cares?
Right.
Is your problem really that she's a woman?
Right.
Because that's what it was with Hillary, and it was disgusting to me.
Right.
I don't
She
care.
had a lot of scandal behind her name at the time, though. Yeah. I don't know a bunch, but I know something going on. Yeah. Okay.
That we never tripped off ever in our life before that. And guess who put that out? Trump.
Right.
But my thing is, I'm not saying that these politicians are perfect. I'm not saying that, but to me.
But see, the scandal behind her name held her back, where it seems like it's fueling Trump's. Like it seems like, it's fueling like. They want something different so bad they're willing to go with anything that looks like it's not of a feather.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You look different. I'm looking for different, and you got to admit,
Well,
he's fucking different. He's a fucking
Kamala different now.
Facts.
Kamala different now. So
Yeah, I mean, so for all those that, you know what I'm saying, I mean, they did the same shit to Obama. Obama ain't black for real.
Right.
I remember them doing that with Obama. I do. I remember all that. And, they tried to identify scandal with his name. And, the real truth is we don't know. My outlook on all of this is, until you're talking about some shit that directly affects me, because they're always talking about some shit that... Why ain't we talking about inflation? Why aren't we talking about how high rent is? Why aren't we talking about like free energy and, you know what I'm saying, more affordable health care, better education? They're changing the grading scores and stuff, because kids are so far behind literate wise. You know what I'm saying? Their reading levels are like 4th grade reading levels. They're talking about 9th graders at 4th grade reading levels.
why the fuck is that happening? Was it
What they don't want to really admit is, I think COVID fucked a lot of shit up for the school systems. And it highlighted a lot of problems that we really do have, because they took away like physical pencil and paper, books, paper books, writing on paper. When you take that stuff away and you have autocorrect on all the text messaging on all your phones and tablets and computers, you got autocorrect, you're not learning anything. And that's if you're trying to talk right. A lot of these young kids are abbreviating. Look how
That's
abbreviations are now. Like you'd be like, what? Everybody is shortening everything here.
Yeah.
And you used to handwrite out letters, like, and you learn better like that.
Yeah.
You do. I'm teaching my 4-year-old. You to visually see and do is that's how a lot of kids learn.
Keep them out the matrix.
Yeah, and we're not talking about none of this stuff in your elections, and all I hear is why they're fucked up. Don't vote for them because they're fucked up. But where's your campaign? Is it just on they're fucked up? Is your entire campaigns based off of how they're fucked up? What are you actually like doing
What
to
are
make
your
me
policies?
say, hey, go vote for the... Because like I can remember Andrew Yang. I don't follow politicians. I heard him one time and was like, people need to vote for him. Like, I think Trump ended up winning that year instead, but Andrew Yang was an Asian American, and just because he was that, people were like, he'll never get in, and I'm like, that's crazy, but whatever, but he was like really talking about shit that could change us on an economic level, like really help the people in our economy. Like, if our incomes is going to stimulate the economy, why wouldn't you give us more money? Because we're consumers. You've made us consumers. We're going to turn around and spend a good percentage of our money on your shit. So why wouldn't you stimulate the economy for real? These ain't conversations. Trump talking about, I'm going to build, the foreigners. So what are you going to finish building the wall? Like, is this what you running on again? Like, after... motherfuckers open these motherfuckers' borders up and people are absolutely to their wits with this shit. I don't know, but this is just, when you watch TikTok news, you get world news. People from all over like, hey, we protesting. Like, they doing it in Chicago. They got a whole campaign about crash the party. The Democratic Party that's supposed to be in the city, I guess.
I know what you're talking
Crash it, vote red. Like, they having like a whole movement based off this shit. And I was like, oh, wow, like, I don't know what's going on, but...
Oh, that's what I'm... this what I'm gonna say on to you and to check out the philosophy show. I'm telling you, we are going through a certain. We thought Barack and Trump was some. This is a different type of election. If depending on where this go, it's simple, but it's surrounded with a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's simple. If Trump win, we're gonna get some rights taken back. If the Democrats win, it's just gonna be more of a what America gonna look like, and people either accept America that it's not what the fuck you want it to be, and it's about how you raise your children yourself, or you gonna get how you if you want it to be no gays and all this shit, you need then that's what you want Trump to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you want it to be America where, you know, rights, they just give, it's just like it is what it is.
Let me ask you something though. I have a very like not a strong opinion about like any of that. But what I do have a strong opinion about is allowing young kids to have sex changes. That's one of the things. I don't know what ballot or who, but all I know is that's not acceptable, because what children think at that age is not like there's so many people that I could tell you right now like that thought that they were gay at this age, or they thought that they were supposed to be born a boy, or you know what I'm saying, but later in life embraced a new version of themselves where they knew that they weren't, they found themselves, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you give a child that and like and they said that like if the parent don't allow it, then like the parent in trouble type shit. I'm like, that's crazy. Like as a parent,
and
come
that's
on, man.
and that's
in a world where you
of the
can be
things
anybody.
That's one thing that I can't. That's the part of America that is like that troubles me, because if we don't have the right to raise our kids, I'm talking about till at least 18. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know that's kind of.
Have you ever heard like that we don't even really own our kids? Like we don't.
Yeah.
We like the guardian of our kids, that we sign our kids over when we sign birth certificates and stuff.
I heard that, but my thing is with that, that's a mental thing. If you them your kids,
right?
If you don't think that now, cause that that rule that you talking about, that's California, if I ain't mistaken. I know exactly what you're talking about. And California has the most lenient kid rule, like that type of rules for parents. So if I was a parent who wanted to raise my kids, I wouldn't go to California because they got those type of rules. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, because I looked that up. This how real, that question you just asked, this how real I tripped off this question. I looked up, because this is one thing they be on, and not all Democrats, but your agenda, I can see how it could link to this. But I looked up the most child predators.
And what's that?
So the first ones, the most ones are in Texas. That's the first one. I think the second one, California. Third one is like Idaho or somewhere over in that western region. You know what I'm saying? So, because I just automatically, I'm like, why would you, and somebody answered it. Damn, that's crazy. Because I was talking to a marina. I'm like, why would they do that? You know, and the person was like, well, it's probably people who grew up, blah, 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 and they that way, and they like, well, if I was when I was a child, did this and that. Them type of people are in the legislature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking like, why would you?
I mean, shit, look at pictures of these motherfuckers on our history. They were basically in drag.
I mean, we know that. That's one thing, too. Like, if you didn't know, like with the gay situation, that's been around.
Yeah.
So, that's something
Right.
totally, it is what it is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
your children
Yeah.
being able to do something, if as a parent I'm not abusing my child, you should not be into my business
Right.
unless I'm abusing them somehow.
Right. And reality checking them is not abusing them.
No.
Holding them accountable to reality, baby. Biologically, you are this or you are that. Like, there is, but I mean, to each his own, but
Right.
not to mine. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's all I'm saying.
And
like,
that's it.
yeah.
That's
I got that right as a parent, I feel like, and if you take that away from me, and then the influence that they be putting on the shows, and I mean, it's incredible, like, it's incredible.
Oh, it's outrageous.
It really is. And,
Yeah. It makes our job that much harder if you want to keep them. It all depends. And my thing is, people try to make it seem like, oh, well, no, because I fucks with all of this. I fuck with America, motherfucker. My thing is, we have our own rights to do what we need to do for our family. Now, once they turn a certain age and it's that time for them to go into America, then they make their thing. Now, we should be able to raise our children like we want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's actual freedom.
Shit.
And you take that away,
Nah.
you taking freedom away. And that's the type of
Yeah.
lines I draw when it comes to politics and shit.
Yeah.
When I hear this is your campaign and shit,
Yeah.
I can't ride with shit like that. Like, I don't care what else you talking about.
Right,
All that
right.
shit don't matter, because this shit directly affects, like the Roe versus Wade. I got an opinion on that. You know what I mean? That
Okay.
directly affects us and our future generations. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How
much inflation, that's directly affecting
directly. Come on. And I'm glad you said that. And to me, inflation, and if we want to go social, there's something, get the poison out of fucking food.
us first and foremost. Yeah.
I don't see why ain't nobody talking about that shit.
I want to know why we ain't accessible to clean water. We the greatest country, right? I mean, we got a lot of proof in that. We got a lot of money in our military, but we can't put that money in some free clean water.
Come on now.
Hey, European
just because y'all
countries
selling
got
this
it.
punk ass bottled water, come on now. I remember I used to drink water out of faucets.
Yeah, why we can't
I
now?
remember that. We can't. My girl don't even drink out the faucet, and I know why now.
I do not neither. I do not neither.
It was never like that.
Yeah. I just quit buying bottled water and got a Brita filter pitcher because, I mean, the amount of bottles, I have a family of 7,
Oh yeah.
in the house. Like, you got to understand. And I make them drink water. Like, I'll only buy a certain amount of juice or, like, a tea or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that where you pretty much drinking water. Like, that's
Yeah.
what you gonna drink. Because we're just dehydrated fucking people because we're not getting enough water, clean
For real.
water,
Yeah.
and it's not even right. The water's not even right, so don't even get me started on that shit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're right. Food and water alone.
I don't,
Why we gotta fight to live,
man,
and then pay to death to live? Like,
we paying to poison ourselves. And my thing is, I don't even blame
I'm paying
them
you
no
to do
more. Right. I don't blame them no more because I had a trip. I'm like, when I didn't even know,
Right.
and I'm feeding it to my kids,
right?
And then I turn around when I do know, and I'm still seeing my kids, and I'm seeing my people. Everybody's still eating this shit.
Yeah.
And you know, like you talking to me about it, you
Yep.
still eating it. So it's
Yep.
like
Food addiction be real, and that's
it
another thing
is.
we don't want to talk about. You know, and that's why we so cordial.
it's a,
We full. We ain't
Yeah.
hungry.
I know what you said.
Yeah,
we
we always
satisfied.
eating. Yeah, food is the center of a lot of stuff.
True that.
You know, just like
that.
drugs and alcohol be.
Yeah.
Yeah, food too.
That's true. That's real.
Yeah, you know, actually they all kind of go together.
It do.
Yeah, you know, and that should be real, and especially like it's almost like they drop off like little friends when you eat some shit. And then all of a sudden, like, they crave it in your body. Like, since you ate it, now you're craving it. Like, you didn't even eat it before. But, like,
Yeah.
now you ate something that you really don't even eat. And then now you craving this shit that you ain't never even wanted before. Or you quit eating. You know, like, it
Yeah.
make you want it more. Like,
It keep,
when I ate fast food, I wanted fast food. When I
Yeah.
quit eating fast food, I didn't want fast food no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's how it went for me. I didn't even. I don't know.
That's how it was with me with pork. Because I
Yeah.
love pork, boy.
Yeah, bacon.
Woo.
Yeah,
I still miss it, but I won't eat it.
yeah, me neither. Me neither. I have on accident a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, oh my god, but yeah, because I'll still eat meat. Like there was a point in time we wouldn't do no red meat. No red meat. But maybe a lamb chop every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
But now we eat a little bit of beef. Never been big beef eaters anyway, but you know, now we eat a little bit of beef, but still no pork. Still no
Yeah.
pork. My kids will go over to their granny's house and smash some pork chops and shit though. Like
bet they
I
do.
try to keep it away from them, but ultimately your kids is gonna do what they like. You can't make them. All you can do is give them the information and try to guide them. And unfortunately, it sucks. Like, cause like they have their own journey. Like,
And you got, it's two different.
you just ain't gonna eat it here.
And that's hey,
Yeah,
that's how it go.
yeah.
So
You
that's
ain't
how
gonna
you
be
teach
drinking
it.
soda here. You know, I'm not gonna know. It's never gonna be on my dime. But if you choose to leave here and go eat and drink that
Indulge.
shit, then hey,
That's what I'm saying. We
can't control
still
that.
in this. Oh man, I gotta ask you this question that came to my mind. So, do you believe in free will?
I believe yes. I mean, yeah.
Well, let me ask you. I think let me ask you this, because you on there. So, free will versus determinism. With me thinking about that, it feels like life is determinism, but we got free will in life.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like yes, because there's like in my head there's like universal law,
Yes.
right? And you know, like everything that goes up must come down type of,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
that's how my perspective is. And like you said, the game's already kind of set,
Yeah.
and our options will vary depending on different things.
So
You
a lot
know?
of things.
Yeah, because so I've really been on the your thought turns into words, your words turns into actions, your actions turns into habits, your habits turns into your character, and your character determines your fate. So yes, you know, based off of how you're living, how things are supposed to, there's a lot of other, I think, unseen forces that kind of guides our life. Because, I mean, oftentimes people and circumstances don't turn out the way we planned or the way that we thought they would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's like literally the proof that we have that we really don't know if we just live honestly and like purely to our heart,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only way that to like navigate through this thing called life. Like, you know, and there's like unseen universal laws like that your heart knows that you can't necessarily like prove or like even maybe physically see, but like you know it, like, you know, and each person has their own. So that's how I know like anything you're going through could be a possibility for me, or a complete reflection of it, you know. So you're never exempt in life, good and bad. Everybody gets their turn.
True that.
Yeah.
I
Buckle
be
the
look-
fuck up and enjoy.
Hey, my thing, it's crazy, man. It's like, you know, I'm 45, right? And like, I remember certain shit doing life,
Yeah.
but I have to be reminded of so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'll be shit. Like, I'll give you an example. At the No Let Up podcast, shout out to Doc Dillinger. You know, it was the Louis Wood Radio 6-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And he was repeating, like, on the shows, like, segments that I created that I forgot all about. Like, I ain't gonna say I forgot about them, but it's like I kind of,
It wasn't right there.
yeah, he
Yeah.
brought them up, and I was just like, it brought something out of him. I'm like, man, that's all. I'm like, man, it just lets you know that, you know, you going through all this, you going through a lot of things, and the older you get, you know what I'm saying, it's for you to make your life better. Enjoy your life better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what, when you said that, that's kind of, it just, I've been reflecting a lot just on how much we done been through to get to where we at right now.
Right. Because you just, man, when you just focus on like how you not where you want to be,
Yeah.
you forget like this shit was so layered. And I went through a lot to get here, and I
Man.
should be proud of where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's how we miss our little piece of blessing right there. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, perspective matters.
For real.
What you looking at, you know?
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, even though, and we don't have to have you on the philosophy show, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because we talked about determinism last Sunday.
Okay.
And free will the Sunday before. I think Tony was on one of them for sure.
Yeah, he was on the one I think last week.
So that was determinism.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
I have to look at it. You
y'all
know,
better
I'm
start appreciating the present, your present life,
missing-
and start looking up what the Matrix is, man. Look at that shit. That shit. I don't know if it means the same thing to me than everybody else do, but when I hear people talk about it, just like I heard you talk about it,
Yeah.
I want to get out. It's time to get out the Matrix. And just little by little, I guess. I don't know how to do it.
Man. Man. First it's gotta come from self-sustainability. We gotta learn how to quit relying on them, you know, not for everything.
Oh,
Some
okay.
things we gotta just take back into our own hands.
Yeah.
We grew our own food for a long time. We lost that, and once that was over,
Yeah.
you can control a whole lot by
Talk to
controlling
'em.
the food,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so come
And
on, y'all.
some of these people real dark, so you never know what their like MO is and the purpose of like why is the owner of Microsoft, you got fruit patents and buying all this farmland and
Man, you just brought up some. I ain't even got to some of these. Well, I guess I did. The people that stuck in space. Listen.
I heard something about that.
I'm
not-
well, if you heard, I'm finna tell you.
Okay, yeah.
Elon Musk crazy ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know this motherfucker got
He just went on a date with an AI girlfriend.
and he just had the
Said
interview
she's smart
with
and obedient.
Trump.
Yeah, motherfucker, I bet.
So his spaceship got these people up in space and they stuck. And when I say stuck, I'm talking about like if you buy a car and this
Car
is the
break
first
down.
time. Yeah. So this is a spaceship.
Right. You don't know nothing about this, Elon. Let's be for real.
They stuck in space. You hear me? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what to believe anymore, Tweezy. I don't even know.
No,
man.
this is, I thought, these, if they are, hopefully it is a fucking fake ass, but I don't think it, to be honest, you right. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I'm going to just take it because the reputable news sources said it, and that's where I saw it at. They straight up in space, and it's a woman and a man, and they like, well, this, it was like 50 days in. They like, well, this is what astronauts do, and I'm like, I need to know how much life support you got up there. Fuck what you talking about? Ain't this what we should be asking? How much life support you got up there? How much food you got? You in space. You stuck. Am I tripping?
So they don't know how to get back down? Like, I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, what you saying right now. This ain't, you heard what, this is Elon Musk's spaceship. This not NASA. These not people who make spaceships. This is him and whoever he hired. They stuck in space. So they got to send a whole nother spaceship up there.
so you believe in the firmament?
A firmament?
Uh-huh.
What you mean? Like the words and...
No, like the firmament. Like, that we live under firmament, like the Bible says. That everything is local. It's in this, like, dome that separates the waters. So my question always be, like, if it's space, is it really space? Like, I don't know. I'm a deep thinker. I don't really be knowing what to believe anymore. But I'm like, something kind of feels like wherever they're at, they're probably not really there. They probably think they're somewhere, and they probably in the ocean somewhere. They're not really fucking in space.
So you saying Elon Musk lying?
I would believe he would.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't put that past him.
Why would he? So I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? But okay,
Right, to distract us. Why are they doing this?
Well, no, why? Well, not why. I understand the plore of going in outer space if that's what it's about.
Right.
But if you're going out of space, I've never heard of people getting stuck in space. How are you stuck in space?
I never heard of anybody outside of NASA ever trying to do
yes.
this, period.
There you go.
So this whole situation is very
weird.
And when I watch, that's why I asked you if you believed in the firmament, because I watched his first rocket, and if you were to watch how that ripple like effect, he couldn't break it, like he couldn't go through it, like, and it looked like he came up and hit, like, and it vibrated, it had waves, like it rippled as he was
going up. I'm gonna have
but
to
couldn't
watch it.
Yeah, look, like, to watch the first, like,
Yeah, because this is, yeah.
and when you
Okay.
watch it, it looked like if you've ever seen a boat on water, and like if you've ever seen like boat races, how they hit the water they're going fast, you know what I'm saying? They hit the water, and watch how the water, how it formulates and like ripples and then watch that. And then tell me that don't look very, very similar. I don't know. I'm
gonna watch it.
It's kind of ironic how that the Bible, the God states in the beginning, we're in a firmament. You know what I mean? As above, so below. So a firmament that separates the waters, and he sits at the top of it all, of the throne, right above the waters. This is biblically. I'm not saying take it literally. I'm just saying what it states in the Bible. Believe what you guys want. However, it does state that in the Bible. Well, that would literally discredit everything that basically NASA even tells us about space.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
There ain't no firmament according to them. Moon is very, very far away. Sun very, very far away. Stars very, very far away. You know.
Yeah.
But in the Bible, say everything local. It's placed within our firmament.
What if that is inside the firmament, though? What if that space
So
they
how you
calling
get
it?
stuck?
I don't know.
Right.
That's what I'm asking. Where the fuck they stuck? I'm with you.
So I got questions with it. That's all I'm saying.
So they
like,
not stuck on the rock. They ain't stuck on the planet. Where the fuck they at?
It's just in blackness.
I'm gonna have to look at.
How you know that's not water outside of you? How you know that's air? Like, let's be for real though. Like you.
So they lying.
At this point, I don't know what to believe.
I can. You know what? You saying that? I can believe that could be a stunt.
And it's just a distraction from other shit going on. Like,
all right. Since we on conspiracy theories a little bit.
yeah.
Let's do you think Trump assassination was a conspiracy? Or
You know, I don't know, but I do think it's pretty bizarre that you had one fucking job and you missed, you know?
Yeah.
And you missed to the you killed other people. Like a person? Was it
Yeah.
people or a person?
He killed one person and wounded two.
Okay, so if you took on that gig to assassinate a presidential electoral,
And you got all the breaks. Come on, man. Trump, who go here?
yeah, you know, I
Come
don't know.
on.
And
If-
somebody was saying like he had like a vest on. He got hit in the chest. He just
Who?
got hit in the ear, didn't he?
He didn't get, yeah. In
Well,
my-
supposedly, whatever.
Supposedly,
Allegedly,
because if that motherfucker, for it to not do that much damage and
It
that
could have
much
been that
blood,
kind of gun.
it didn't hit him.
Right.
So that what makes me. I'm telling you, he did wrestling, man. This dude crazy. Or it wasn't even blood, period, because he'll be he can lie so damn good, he can just put some shit there, and when he get to the doctor, oh, ain't nothing, oh, I heal fast.
Right.
Just say,
Stupid.
you know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know what I'm saying?
I did find it weird that like everybody did the Nelly shit with his ass, like you know, they wearing the bandages too, like why?
Oh, man.
We're in solidarity with Trump. I'm like, this weird world we
Yeah.
live in, man.
Oof.
Like I don't know, I can't keep up with the weird shit.
Man.
It's hard out here raising kids. I just want to say that much.
Yeah.
Man. Fucking weird.
And it's weird. And my thing, I have daughters, and that's why I say I'm a father that will never vote for Trump. Why would you vote for that guy if you got daughters?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. How can you justify that?
Right.
Oh, he know how to make money. No, he don't. He
Well,
know how to con people to make. It's a difference, bro.
I don't know why people think like, oops. I don't know why people think that he gonna make a damn difference. Honestly, I have little hope to anybody, but
True that. My thing
when Trump is our savior,
Oh,
we should really be scared. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah.
okay. All right. All right, let's get off You know what? We hit all them questions too, right there. All right. I got two more for the trending topics. What do you think about Sexy Red?
I mean, I think she's a good artist for a certain time and place.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I think it's dope that she made it out of here. Well, she from here. She didn't make it out of here technically because
Yeah.
fuck giving St. Louis opportunity like that. Y'all need to pull up though. You sleeping, pull the
Man.
fuck up. We got lots of talent here. You
Man.
know, it's a shame everybody's got to leave the city to make it. Oh, God. Yep. Bliss up. Yep. Yeah, but I don't think that she's for the kids. She's for a certain atmosphere. Yeah, she's good for a time and a place. Yeah.
All right. Now, I gotta ask you first. You heard about the verses coming up, or did the Chris Brown and Usher have their verses already? I don't think so, because we would have heard about that.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Who you going for?
Chris Brown, Usher.
Yeah, that's gonna be boy.
You know
that's
what's
gonna
so
be-
funny is like the love everybody had for Usher in
Oh,
his Usher era, but like Chris Brown kind of took over the game. Like he like the Drake. You know what I mean? He's like the Drake. Like he kind of like
Man.
took over in some shit.
Yeah.
I'm old school, so I fucks with Usher. But I don't know. Like he
That's
was.
gonna be a good one.
Yeah, they was all fucking with Diddy, so
Yeah, po kids.
you're right. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be a nice one though.
I can't wait. That's gonna be
gonna
a
be a
good
classic.
one. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
I'm gonna let me
Yeah.
decide.
yeah. Show me.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice one though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. All right. Well, we finna go to a quick break. Then we're gonna come back. We got questions from people who knew you was coming on. So get ready.
Let's go.
You already know what I'm finna ask you.
Yes, I do.
Whose mic is this?
Ray lay down the truth, Mike. Yee yee.
Yeah. Yeah.
John Dummy make the beat and no go kill it.
Real niggas don't speak, you just handle biz. If I say it, that it's up, then you know it is. Just show me, let's show you what that nigga about. I ain't in it for the fame and I ain't chasing clout. I'm a self-made nigga till they bury me. Lame nigga, cornball, ain't no sucker free. And these bitches, they can't get anything from me. Let me show you how I move, gotta keep it me. I keep on winning all the shows, yeah, that's for sure. Blowing gas, getting rolling, nigga on the road. Gotta get to the bag, let's run it up. Some people say I get too much, but I ain't done enough. Some niggas hate me with your truth, since an everyday thing. On the mission, not to get it, and I let my nuts hang. I'ma say what I feel, and I do what I like. Turned up, daily nigga going hard on the edges. fucking guns like these bitches do. Till real niggas in your face and like you sharp. Some trigger that I do anything I want to. Kill the game, fuck the lane, squatting in the burn too. Down on 55 on 100 in the fast lane. Trying to get to the north side and get this bag, man. Seen this little bad thing, real badass, man. Ask you like niggas, ask you chasing fame. I ain't really trying to clutch, maybe you can have some lunch. They don't want to get it up, maybe it's me or what. Nigga from the small talk, gotta go and get some money. All I know is take 100, never let them take it from me. Riding dirty, never legal, so I hide like illegal. Doing it big with my people, my son gon' be a secret bitch.
Go back over. We got out the picture. Yeah, welcome back to Whose Mic Is This? Y'all know I'm here with Ray Lay Down the Truth. This is the section where we got our supporters and people who have some questions for you. So the first question is, when the podcast coming back?
Which one? Shit, we got a couple that we've been slacking on, man. You talking about witches?
Yep.
Yeah, I missed that podcast, man. Me and Brewhouse don't talk too much no more, so I'm gonna have to probably start it up with somebody else, but probably soon. Maybe do a twist to it. Yeah.
Okay.
He been slacking on his caravan too.
Yeah, I
He
better.
been slacking, man. You know, life.
Well,
Baby came in, was like, hey. But even before that, you know, we were focused on throwing shows, and we've had a nice little break from that. But it's about time to pick some stuff back up. We gonna do some stuff a little differently though.
all day.
Yeah.
That's how it go. You get in, you learn, and do your thistle
Yeah.
all day. All right. So soon, goddammit. All right. What's your advice for individuals knowing what you do?
Man, just stay true to you. You know, shit's not always what it seems. You know, people talk good games, but I feel like if we listen to ourselves, then we gonna know what to do and not to do, and we're gonna learn from our mistakes. So, yeah, stay true to you.
All day.
Yeah.
I like it. How do you deal with ignorance of individuals that you help out?
I mean, first I recognize it, right? And first I want to make sure that that's what it is, right?
Real talk.
'Cause sometimes it's not that, you know. And to make sure I'm not making assumptions, I like to directly clear it up unless it's blatant, and then, you know, thanks for being honest. You know, everybody ain't gonna be for everybody.
True that.
You know, and everybody wouldn't. It's not supposed to be like that. You know, I try to be a bridge to a lot of shit. You know, but I also don't tolerate a lot of disrespect, and you know that's because I don't even surround myself with disrespectful people. It's pretty easy to do that when your circle's peaceful and it's a good vibe and it's not always drama and bullshit and you know this and that, or you know that shit happens, you know, like, you know, chaos forms, you know, but it's our job to see it for what it is and just move accordingly. When I'm presented with it, nothing's gonna take me away from my kids, not you. You know, you don't pay no bills. You don't mean,
Right.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't. You want to be ignorant to me? That's you wearing that coat. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So go ahead and wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to him, motherfucker.
Yep.
Shit. All right. What's the answer to bringing our culture together on some positive shit?
Being accountable. Holding each other accountable. Realizing that we're all just people out here trying to make better for ourselves and our kids, and the more we realize that, the more we'll realize we're not as different as we think. There should just be basic human rights that we all should agree upon. Shouldn't be no question of religion, race, gender. We should be allowing people to be who they are, and you don't got to push your beliefs or your culture or any of that on anybody else, but you should be able to be free in it. Just don't be pushing no agendas.
All day. All right. I think this is a question from Facebook. It's anonymous.
Fun.
It says, how can you be part of the local underground and don't go to places like Centerville, Illinois?
I mean, true enough, because St. Louis, small for real. So, I mean, yeah, as an artist or anybody in this community, Centerville, I mean, if you ain't been to Centerville, are you really from here?
Right. Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand, though, not maybe wanting to be in Centerville, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like saying, I don't want to be on South Broadway, or I don't want to be, you know what I mean?
Like, what you talking about my spot for?
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm sorry.
No, actually,
get it,
James
though.
put it well. He was like, it's like being on a sports team and not doing away games. Right. And I was like, that's a great example of, you got to push yourself as an artist to push through the barriers of St. Louis if you ever want to even be seen out in this motherfucker. Because, hate to break it to you, St. Louis artists, though you're dope, ain't too many people came straight up out of St. Louis. So,
real talk.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Maybe we looking too hard for, maybe, I don't think people really want to do what they saying they want to do. So, because I know if People Choice or Soldierbyblood.com want to straight come do shows and put you on TV and on networks, I thought that would be a good thing for somebody who ain't local, I guess. But I don't want to talk like that. I love y'all for real.
Yeah. Word. Word.
I really, really, really do. I really do. And we love what we do, so we're going to continue to do it.
Facts.
And it's going to get better and better. And then once that hammer drop,
you ain't got nothing to say.
everybody.
Be very redundant at that point. Yeah, I feel you.
All day, every day.
It should be fun. It should be about the culture, though. I mean, we do this. So, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have fun doing it, too.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be a
Every
straight
time.
vibe.
Yeah, every time. It'd be nice.
Man.
Yeah, people play too much into this. Enjoy your life.
Please.
Have fun. Yeah, it ain't got to be bullshit all the time. We presented with enough bullshit in life all by itself.
Right.
We don't got to create it. Let's just enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, pop your fucking shit. Straight up.
And we like people that pop their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And give respect where it's due.
Man, for real.
Man, we've had some great talent bless them fucking stages, and
For real.
yeah, I bet you gonna get motherfuckers be like, oh, I heard them, you know what I mean, or I ain't heard them, and you going, cause some people know of you, but they ain't never heard your shit.
True.
You know what I mean? I can
Yeah.
be like, I just heard some shit. I know you, and I know your music, but like I just heard some shit that I ain't never heard before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You never know who you get a whole new follower, a whole new fan, like, cause not everybody on that dumb shit. Like,
yeah. Real
there's,
talk.
yeah,
Real talk.
there's a lot of passionate people out here that really like this shit for real.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's a vibe. It's be some. I done caught vibes all through this bitch before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I had to be careful. I can't be catching vibes with these motherfuckers. They
Right.
crazy.
Get you a tribe and ride the vibes, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? That's goals.
All day.
Yeah.
All right. One more question. This is my question. August 31st, got the verses. If you had a choice of who you want the verses, who would it be?
Man, I don't give a fuck, cause I think anybody gonna be fun and be a challenge, you know. Ain't nobody that I'm like, ooh, I want to go against them.
Okay.
Honestly, there's not.
Well, who would you want to do like the performance with? Like who would you be honored to do that duo with? Because you and Rodrigo that was a hard one. I like that one. I was kind of nervous.
Honestly,
too. I was nervous.
hey, Rodrigo a beast. Like he a beast. I don't even think he counts that as a win. Like,
No, yeah.
you know, he don't, because they always go to the pin up or shut up. I think your audience really matters in like a versus. You know, it really does. You really gotta, as an artist, figure out the crowd and what they like, and as a poet, you really gotta do that, because oftentimes poets don't have their own platforms. They're sharing platforms given by another person that brought another set of talents on. So it'd be a comedy show, or musicians. You know what I'm saying? It's typically not just a show for poets. So like, poets kind of got to come in and read the room to figure out what they're gonna do. Same with the verses. You know, you kind of got to look at your crowd. My emotional pieces ain't gonna win me the verses. People want to hear bars. You know what I mean? They want to hear nice wordplay and stuff like that. You only got a minute and a half.
Yeah.
For me, I have very little poems that's an actual minute and a half.
Of course.
So I'm taking a piece of mine typically. So in that piece, can I give you the full story, or do I need to give you some bars?
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta figure out how to work your art best for you. If I was, man, I try to get Artemis to come all the time, because he a cold poet, you know.
Is.
And I don't know why he don't, but I really wouldn't want to go up against him like in his own poetry battle, but maybe in a verses.
Yeah.
Maybe in a verses.
That's who I would thought was gonna be a good one. You and Artemis.
Yeah.
Who is Artemis? Yeah.
Yeah, because he honestly, like, he's kind of like a little bit like part of our family. Like, for real, keep me on my toes with the poetry. Like, it really mean you around us a lot when my kids can hear your voice on the phone and know it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but honestly, he's such a dope poet, and every time he loses, he's pretty fucking humble about it. So I like people like that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like that. If I lose, I'm okay with that, you know.
Yeah.
Cause I respect the fuck out of these poets, man.
It's
they
for
dope,
the culture.
man.
It's for the culture, man.
And I be loving these people like real life. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the friendliest person. I don't talk to people every day. I'm not that type of person, you know. But like, if you in my life, you gonna know it. I'm gonna actually give a fuck.
Oh, dang.
You know, even
Yeah.
if you don't talk to me all the time, like I'm that person. Like I actually give a fuck. I know I'm not in your face, and I'm not gonna be talking to you on the phone and in them texting threads and shit. That's just not me.
Oh,
You
dang.
know.
Yeah.
But if you were to call, like, you know, the people that know, they've ever called us and asked us for anything, needed anything, we was there, you know, and didn't have to tell nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? We knew type shit. Real people in my life. That's all the fuck. So some of these poets be that to me, you know. Some of the people in the community be that to me, you know.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. And that's a beautiful thing. So, I don't know. That would be a nice one. But honestly, I really don't give a fuck because all of it's going to be fun to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
All day. Woo, baby.
I am pretty fucking undefeated.
Huh?
I said I am pretty fucking undefeated
I
in that
know.
motherfucker, though.
I think they skirt. Step into the ring,
I
baby.
mean, I am a for real poet. You know what I'm saying? I be real humble, but I be for real, you know.
Man.
I really love this shit.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So it is an open versus. So we might have us a interview coming up soon with all the people that's gonna be in there. You got any new pieces?
I tell you what, I got shit that ain't no. I mean, y'all just don't know. Like my problem really being like picking which ones I want to memorize because I have a nice catalog of written shit that nobody's heard or maybe TikTok's heard or you know what I'm saying. I've never performed or even read at an open mic type shit. So I plan on having some new shit come the 31st. But I really like using classic pieces in battles because you really need to know your piece well.
Yeah.
And you can, like, any slam battle versus, I like using pieces that I know real well because delivery means a lot, you know. And the confidence that you have in that piece means a lot. So there's a time and place for everything.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, we coming to sweet.
A minute and a half is kind of, it makes it easier as a poet because not too many poems I have that. And I can memorize poems pretty easily. I just don't make time for it. But if I remember one time I memorized like 8 poems for a show one time.
Oof.
Yeah, in like a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And didn't fuck them up. I didn't even fuck them up, you know. Not more than, the normal, Like, I didn't forget none of them.
Wow, dang. Shit, that's a gift, goddamn.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised with myself. I was like, damn, I memorized all that. I be knowing poems. I forget I even know them. He'd be like, hey, do that one piece. And I'm like, do I remember it? I had to say it in my head. I'm like, okay, maybe I remember it. I don't know. I memorized that many that I forget that I even know them and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait till the verses. Even if nobody show up.
Period.
Because they scared.
We always turn the fuck up, regardless.
I can't. We do, don't we? We
Yeah.
can't party. We be partying like a motherfucker.
Because we got a whole little tribe. That's why.
It do. It be groovy, too.
Yeah. You be knowing everybody, and even if you don't know everybody, you know the majority of the people, and you know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can enjoy each other without having to worry about bullshit.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about.
Period.
All right. We coming to the end of the motherfucking hour, y'all. Of course, we got the game situations, but before we do that, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Then we're gonna go to a break, and then we're gonna do the game.
Okay.
So, is there anything you want to address before we go to the game situations?
No, other than thanks for bringing me out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Other than that, no. I'm just grateful to be able to be a part of all this, man. All of us are doing great things, and I'm proud of everybody.
All right. I lied. I got one more question I gotta ask you. Whose mic is this?
Ray lay down the truth, the poet's mic.
All day. We'll be right back on Whose Mic is This. All right.
Welcome to another episode of Hooking Up. I'm your host, Donnie Cankle, and we're here to find out which lucky man is going to get our bachelorette for today. So for today's bachelorette, we have Green Girl from St. Louis, Missouri.
Green Girl. I ain't seen her in a minute.
With Bachelor 1 or Bachelor 2. Now, men, you gotta come up with the good answers and good responses. Just remember, just like love, she has her options. Let's go.
Bless my heart and my mind, the way she handle land. This a top-notch shorty, she never settle land. Got me Snapchatting pics like the cameraman. And she fabulous, make me a better man. She come out at night, if you better man. She say she stopped dealing with you, she knew the better man. She say she got so many flavors, like Saturday, and then you got down for the game, or the argument. She a classy chick, so she do well. Fell in love with hip-hop, she listening to LL. Body like an ice cream shop, she have a whole pair. She tried to walk past me, son, I pulled her foot down. She got options, bro, don't even know that. Gave her a compliment, I like your new hair. Say you ain't paid for shit, so why do you care? I told her I'll change your life and be a boo man. No man at home, shorty like to stand alone. She make my heart beat like a metronome. I thought about her, so I had to write this song. She weighing all her options, that's what she did.
Okay, you got two options. The blue pill or the red pill. One will show you the truth. The other will put you back to sleep and you'll never remember what just happened. So, we wanna know just how far the rabbit hole goes. She's astronomy and astrology, numerology. She should be getting diabetes from her mahogany. The guy she spoke about her way back in 90s.
Yeah, these two are forced to be reckoned with too. Yeah. Yeah. For real.
I done woke up with some motherfucking great maniacs on the fucking mic.
Yeah. You know, I realized like the whole like beef between like Ross and you.
Put more value in these tempter shit. To forego what I knew what was, but is it still is? Cause she got options and shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like today is a draw. They all came up clean, but not really good with the green. Love always comes with a price. And remember, you always got an option, bitch.
Like,
Yeah. Like you should want to fuck with these artists after they fuck with me type shit. Right. I feel that.
all day, every day. We are back, baby. Oh, man. I'm getting sad because it's getting to the end of the time. But, you know, we all got to go home. We got lives. So, before we do go, we're going to play the game, Situations. And I tried to give you some good options, all right?
Okay.
So, I don't know if you remember the game,
Yeah,
but I'll refresh you. You can't have it anymore. You can have it one more time, and you can have it forever. Those are the situations.
Okay.
You can't have it anymore. You can have it one more time, and you can have it forever.
Okay.
All right. The first choice is enlighten people with your poetry. The second choice is provide a platform for local entertainers to show their talents. And the third one is a nature adventure with the family. I tried to make it good.
Okay. What was the first one again? Sorry.
The first one, no, you good. Enlighten people with your poetry.
Okay. more time, forever, never again. Right? No.
Yeah.
Forever, one more time, and never again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I made it good.
Yeah. Okay. And then my things were enlighten people with my poetry, family and nature adventure with my family, and what was the other one?
Provide a platform for local entertainers to show their talents.
Okay. That's a tough one. Okay. I feel like if I could as long as I could write poetry, I would be okay. No, I wouldn't. But I think I could. I don't know, because I feel like my kid, it would live on through my kids. So even if I didn't do it, it would live on through them. So and a nature adventure with my family. I mean, let's be honest, I love the nature. I love outside. But like a wilderness adventure could only be so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my kids especially didn't live like that, like outside like that. Like I was an outside kid, their dad was an outside kid, but he wasn't no woodsy type motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know a little something, you know. Not enough though. Not enough to stay long, you know.
Right.
So I would be okay if we never did that.
Got you. Okay.
Because we make lots of cool memories anyway. So
the backyard good enough.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Life's quite the adventure all by itself.
I like
so
that.
I could take that one off. Now, man, I would love to forever give somebody a platform to do what they love to do. I think that in itself would be very rewarding. Give the opportunity for that. But also in the same tune, I'm doing the same thing. But if I could do it one more time and get all out that I wanted to give out and really took my time, I would pick my words wisely, and I could do that and make that go viral or you know, type shit, or it would live on forever through the internet or through a book or something, you know. So though I never do it, it still lives on. You can't kill that. That's like a whole thing that's already out there. So if I could do that one more time, I'd do it right, and I'd do that, and then yeah, I'd give a platform for people's arts forever.
I like it. All right.
And I think I'm doing all that already. Low key, like, we already kind of doing all that. So,
yeah.
All
right,
That's a
now.
good one.
Hey, that's what we do, man. Hey, I want to let you know that we love you.
Yeah.
We appreciate your art. We appreciate you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate the soul, too. You know
Man,
what I'm
ditto.
saying? All
Ditto.
day. Thanks for coming on and giving us some real conversation. It was much needed. You know what I'm saying?
Always is.
All day. Let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah.
And again, all the stuff you got coming up.
Okay, yeah. You can follow me on Facebook at Rachel Ann Lay, RACHAEL space ANN, last name Lay, LAY, or Ray Lay Down the Truth. Ray is spelled RAE. That's my poet page. And then we also have People's Choice that you can download and view for free of different platforms in the city, different podcasts, different artistry of the underground scene here in St. Louis. People's Choice through your Google Play Store or your Android on any Apple or Android phone, or Roku TV. So that's how you can find me. And then I got all my shows posted. So I got the August 31st at BB's Sports Bar and Grill over there in Centerville. And then we got August 12th at the Old Herald Distillery and Brewery in Collinsville. And then September 28th at the Del Mar Recreational Center. So yeah, just follow me for more. And tap the fuck in.
All day. All right, y'all. Hey, we about to get up out of here. Before we go, ask you one more time. Whose mic is this?
Ray lay down the truth, the poet with People's Choice.
Yeah. See y'all next time.
Thank you, Tweezy.
All day.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how I feel.
Oh yeah, let's get a picture.
And when
Yes.
you say you want me, baby, boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life, so I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. You've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, and I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, and you tell me that it's the little things I do like when I lick my lips. The look in your eyes, yeah, I know you feel like shit. Tell me when you need me, cause you know I'm loving it. Can't tell me when you want it, cause you know she gon' drink. Whisper in my ear, then finish with a lick. I might grab up on you, shit, I might bite your lip. And start little fights just so I can get some dick. And never hide my feelings, you can handle this. And when you say you want me, baby, boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life, so I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. I know you've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, and I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, boy, you tell me this is it. Tell me about your past, boy, tell me about your pain. Tell me about your last bitch while she playing games. I don't need no names, but I wanna hear your stories. You ain't gotta rush, cause I'll be here in the morning. I like that little thing that you do with your tongue. I like the way you look at me right after we done. I could talk about your sex all day and night. You told me be careful with your heart, alright? I got you. I'm just telling you how I feel.
I'll send it to you.
Places that I never felt before. Got my legs open, got me begging you some more. I wanna be nasty, I wanna lick you clean. Can we make a movie? We could fuck in every scene. I got some new tricks I was hoping I could show you. Not about the sex, sometimes I wanna hold you. And have little talks, cause I know it make us closer. And never let you stress, take some weight up off your shoulder. And when you say you want me, baby, boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life, so I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. I know you've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, and I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, boy, you tell me this is it.